Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope everyone had a fantastic rest of their Monday. I hope you're all having a great Tuesday so far today. Red, Panda, Kim, Eve, Pat, Matt. How's everybody doing? If I missed you, good morning. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to do more Snowrunner today. I didn't sleep. I don't want to do anything. So we're just going to play some Snowrunner, drive some trucks, have some fun on today, Rex Manning Day. Happy Rex Manning Day to all that celebrate. I hope you have a good day. Zelda FLCL, how's it going? So that's the plan for today. I don't think I really got anything else. I did settle on. I know what we're gonna do for front page. I did figure that out. So if you didn't hear, on the 21st, which is a week from Monday, I will be on the front page of Twitch, which will be interesting. We'll see how that goes. It could be really good, or it could just be exactly the same as any other Monday. It's going to depend on our placement. But what I am going to do is I'm going to start the blueprints on the 21st, which I think that comes out tomorrow or Thursday. I think it comes out Thursday. It is very much in the vein of like Outer Wilds and Obra Dinn. People are calling it a Metroid Brainia, which I think is both an incredibly horrific but perfectly accurate term for that genre of game. So we'll be checking that out. The demo for it, I skipped the demo because I was I don't like doing demos of like puzzly games. So I did hear it was the demo was very good, and the early reviews of the game are also very good. So that's going to be the plan for when we do front page. So that'll be fun. This place is the only reason you're aware of and enjoy Rex Manning Day. Will enough brain exist on April 21st? That's a great question. That's a great question. At least on the plus side, FLCL, I will be able to like sleep in because it's spring break for my kids. So we don't have anything going on. So I have some leeway on that day. So hopefully that goes okay. What does one do to celebrate Rex Manning Day? You kind of do whatever you want. Whatever you feel like doing, Panda. It is important to take some photos, though. That is important. I don't recommend shoplifting on Rex Manning Day, however. That typically doesn't go well. Something in the air. Anyway, that is the plan. So we're going to do some loud music, dancing, and cheese. Yeah. Or shave your head. That could also work. Feel like winning Powerball. That'd be great. Matt, listen. I don't ask for much. But if you could drop like $1 million, if you get Powerball, that'd be aces, because I could really use a house. Wisty, how's it going? Good to see you. I got a message from my mortgage guy. He's like, lots of houses going up, and like they're all over $1 million. Like there's a ton of new listings. They're all over $1 million, and it's like, buddy, you know my financial situation. Why? You are intimately familiar with my financial situation. But why? Yeah. I don't want a lot out of life. I just want a paid off mortgage. I just want to get to have one. That would also be nice. Somewhere other than New Jersey, too expensive, man. 500K to pay off student loans and a bit for savings. You know, it's really funny. I think that is like, it has kind of become a millennial thing. If you talked to Rayleigh, how's it going? If you talked to like older Gen X people and boomers, if they win the lotto, it's like, I'm going to buy a beach house, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get a boat, I'm going to do this. If you ask millennials and Gen Z, what would you do if you win the lottery? They're like, I don't really need to win the lottery. If I could just get enough to like pay off my loans and like get a house, I'd be fine. I don't need all that money. I just want to be comfortable. And that, I think, really tells you something. Demonetized. Ralph, how's it going? Good morning. Wenrir, what's going on? I just want this one unattainable thing for current generations. Yeah. I just want to survive. I just want to not be in survival mode, Matt. It has been 3.5 years. See, how's it going? 3.5 years since our house flooded and we had to move. And I'm still in this apartment. My life got turned upside down 3.5 years ago, and I'm still upside down. I should just do the flip tug thing and just leave myself up in the corner. But we should. Anyway, let's get started. I talked about this before, but as soon as September hits, I will have streamed more from this apartment than I did from my old house. I need an auntie in Bel Air. Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. I just want to survive. I will survive. Yo, this. It's so cold, by the way. Penny's mad because her fan's not on. I gotta turn that on. It is quite chilly. Like -2°C. Jake! Jake, thank you for 18 months, buddy. Thank you for the tier 2. Good morning. Morning to you, sir. Oh, right. We were here. 90 on Sunday, 40 this morning. I'm hydrating with coffee right now, so sorry. Not sorry. Do I want to keep bad? Not bad. No. Not bad. Do I want to keep exploring this map? I know there's more. There's more upgrades. What's this supplies delivery? Service spare parts to the north and east camps. And I have to pick them up over there. Okay. We can do that. Yeah, we can do that one. That one shouldn't be too bad. It's currently 25 there with Steve. Yeah. It's going to be like very kind of chilly here for the next little bit. It'll get back up into the 70s next week, but kind of chilly at the moment. All right. Although this can pull a full-size trailer. I'm not gonna. You work from home today? Sit with a bunch of people coming to the office sick. So many people coughing and sneezing on your floor yesterday. Yeah. There's something going around at the moment. I don't know what it is. I mean, guess what it is. Where's my... Hi, Perny. Where... that's not gonna work. I'm gonna run out of gas if I take that truck. Where's my other Azov? Oh! Why are you up here? Oh, we just finished this quest. Right. Xeno. It's called stupidity. That's what's going around. Super Bird Blue. Yeah. Chemical, how's it going? Okay, good to see you. Always something, as long as school is in session. That's very fair. Very, very fair. Invisible Pernt. Yeah. Paint's hiding. Yeah, I guess I'll just recover this truck and then run it back with that. Happy Rex Manning Day. Okay, everyone, listen. I need everyone to do me a favor. Everyone tell Paint to go watch Empire Records today. Can we do that as a community? Do we think we can come together and do that? No? Yeah. You've never seen Empire Records, Panda? Oh my god. Why Empire Records is not good. Okay. Okay. You know what? It's another one of those days where I just shouldn't speak. Because all that's going to come out of my mouth is anger. I guess let's go up to here. Is it an old person show? Okay. It came out in 1995. An 80s movie, Sino, please. You're trying to hurt me. What the heck is Rex Manning? Okay. Let's watch it as a community then. That would actually be kind of fun. It's Rex Manning Day. Yeah. Jenna Deb, good to see you again. Happy Rex Manning Day to all who celebrate. Say no more, mon amour. Liz, hello. I lump Empire Records in with Hackers. They came out around the same time, right? Like they were pretty close release-wise. Oops. It's just the Gen X version of Grease. I want to say you're wrong, but you're not wrong. You've also never seen Hackers. What's the... what... What's the legal... What is the legal surrounding on Hackers? Can we watch Hackers right now? Am I legally allowed to stream Hackers? My audience isn't big enough. Otherwise, the answer would be yes. I'll get sued into oblivion. Somebody convince XQC to stream Hackers and then I'll get away with it and watch it there. Just go. Hackers was September of 95. Empire Records was October of 95. I saw both in theaters. No VODs, no proof you did it. Yeah. Hackers is one of your favorite terrible movies. Man, like, if you're my generation, if you are an elder millennial or a zennial or a younger Gen X, Hackers was so spectacular for so many different reasons. Number one, it introduced the world to Angelina Jolie. Number two, it is so spectacularly over the top and inaccurate for anything tech. It's great. Set up a Discord bot 24/7 to stream all the cult classics. Yeah. At least I'm not ranting about America today. I already did that to Wifeboat when she walked in the door. It introduced Angelina Jolie to her first husband. Yeah. It's, I think it is, maybe, I think CSI looked at Hackers and went, yes, this is what technology looks like. Will you die of rage attempting to watch it? It's so 90s though, Matt. Matt, it's so 90s. Like, it's so 90s. Like, you can, like, the part of you that gets angry at the misrepresentation of how anything computers works is blown away by how 90s it is. It wasn't inaccurate for everything. Angelina Jolie saying Risk architecture is going to change everything turned out to be true. That's actually true. The bad guy is Fisher Stevens. How bad could it be, right? In a dark trench coat riding a skateboard into work. Hack the planet. Wait a minute. Crash override? Acid burn? Crash and burn? Mr. the Plague. The cast is astounding. Obas, how's it going? Movies where someone hacks the mainframe? Yeah. But it's a Gibson. Bopper. It's a Gibson. I haven't watched that movie in so long. I need to rewatch that. I need to make my kids watch it. Wait, you were Zero cool? I thought you were black. Oh my god, what a movie. Just an incredible movie. Most likely Panda. I'm gonna say most likely Prime. If I had to guess. Nothing beats 7. Listen. 1995 was a pretty banner year for movies, if I remember correctly. Hard to know these days. They're 15. See yesterday's rant. I'm not getting into that right now. In high school, you were an intern in the IT department. Your school had ID badges. The vice principal in charge of the badges made special ones for me. The other intern that said Techno Weenie. Amazing. I would help. Zunder, I helped run my high school's BBS. Heat was 95. Batman Forever. Man, Val Kilmer bummed me out. 94 was a phenomenal year for movies. 95 said hold our beer. Yeah. My high school had a BBS. Yeah, it was run by a science teacher. He started up a BBS. The BBS was shut down when he was terminated because he got into a fist fight with a student on a field trip. If you're curious as to what type of teacher he was. Yeah, 94 was incredible. 95 was also incredible. Like, there was a couple... There's quite a few years in the mid-90s, the mid to late 90s, that were cinematic, like, just incredible releases. Then you compare it to theatrical releases now. What hath we wrought? 94 had Leon, or as it was known in the USC, it was known as The Professional. They changed the name. And then it became Leon the Professional. But yes. Leon was incredible. That's one of Wifeboat's favorite movies, actually. Thunder, you've never seen Leon? You've never seen The Professional? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. What a great movie. Desperado's 95? Desperado is incredible. There's always the idea of DVD sales following theatrical releases to recoup some costs. Yes. Yeah. Theater streaming, so unless it's a $1 billion hit, studios shy away. Yeah. Yeah. Most of what you're hearing right now is gibberish. It's mid-90s, just wonderful. Yeah, Fifth Element in theaters was incredible. I went with one of my friends to see Fifth Element in theaters. That is gonna break. Can I get across this? Speed! Not enough speed! Come on! Come on! Yes, okay, enough speed. We're good. If Back to the Future came out today, they would travel back to 1995. Every time I make my kid, like I made my kids like chicken nuggets and stuff last night, and every time I put the chicken on the table, I go, chicken. Galaxy Quest, Faculty, Office Space, The Mummy, Good Will Hunting, so many more. Chicken, good. They just look at me like I'm not right in the head, which, to be fair. Oh, this is not a road. This is dirt. How many times have I said Aziz Light? 1 million. I really don't like Waterworld. I was when I watched Waterworld, I was well out of love with Kevin Costner by that point. But Die Hard 3 with a Vengeance, very strong movie. Samuel L. Jackson carried that movie. You could always find Fifth Element somewhere on the TV. Yeah. You still have Waterworld on DVD? Nice. Come on. Coming, my man. Green? Super green. Right next to Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I really want them... I really want someone to make a new Roger Rabbit, not a remake of Roger Rabbit, not the same story, like that style of movie. Like maybe another Tale in the World. Something like that would be incredible. A twin-engine winch can haul an oil rig? Really, Mort? Buildosaurus, welcome in. You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong? Grow up, bro. Grow up. How was your stream? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, everybody. My name is Tug. On bad... Oh, on bad brain days, we play Snowrunner, which has been happening a lot lately. Because... Anyway, I hope you had a good stream. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Most of the time we play cozy games and random stuff, but, you know. Snowrunner's just a vibe. So we're vibing, you know? My voice sounds familiar. I would say that I get that a lot, but I don't at all. Playing Siege with my son, as soon as I talk in voice, the other 12-year-olds go, "Are you a corpse?" Yes, I am, yeah. I'm speedrunning Snowrunner. Sure. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. Ah, no, that's water. We don't want to go. No water. I did, in many moons ago, in my youth, I did the radio. I have been classically trained in radio announcer voice. My mom always said I have a face for radio, so, you know. Whoa. I'm speedrunning Snowrunner. The time he's up against is someone doing this IRL. A face for radio and a voice for silent movies. Exactly. See, Wenrir knows. Wenrir knows. What were you doing in Roblox, by the way? Be glad my daughter's not here, otherwise she'd threaten to 1v1 you in Dress to Impress. Just saying. Although she plays on master servers. Trying to make a pixel game in Roblox just for practice. Oh, nice. That's cool. Walk away and pretend you've been here the whole time? See, that's the opposite of what I do, Pat. I pretend you haven't been here the whole time. Made a game with 100 million visits. Well, dang. That's a couple visits. Where do I go? I guess we could take this road. Ooh, there's a truck there. So maybe we'll go up this mistake. And then zip down there. We'll do a little exploring whilst we deliver. Is it Dressed to Impress? Is this game driving a truck in snowy places? Yes, Kenan. If you haven't seen Snowrunner before, let me give you the rundown of Snowrunner. So there are a ton of different maps. You start out in Michigan, which is mostly mud, and you deliver stuff. You do some exploring in like pickup trucks, which are called scouts, and you find different locations. There's watchtowers, like in Assassin's Creed, that open up more of the map. And then you wander around and discover things. You discover jobs. And then you rebuild bridges by delivering wood or metal beams and things like that in different trucks. You find upgrades for your trucks. You make money and you buy better trucks. And it's a very nice, relaxing kind of puzzly game. Most of the time you're stuck in snow or mud and you're winching yourself out. And it's very slow. There are some time trials, but they're completely optional. I don't do them because I don't want to. But but it's a super relaxing game where you can just kind of turn your brain off and have a good time for a while. I highly recommend you grab it on sale. Even the base game has so much. Like, just completing the Michigan map, these 4 interconnected Michigan maps, is like 100+ hours of content. There's a lot. So, Charlotte, hello. Listen, Charlotte. As soon as you got on the flight yesterday, Wenrer was beside himself. Honestly. Nintendo Power, Bob. Nintendo Power. Duo, good to see you. He was. It's absolutely true. Inconsolable. Hey, buddy. Hey, Wenmer. He couldn't... honestly, every other thing. Every other moment, it was like, you know, that comment would have been funnier if Charlotte was here. You could feel... You could feel his pain. The loss. Maybe I shouldn't go this way. Nah, send it. Send it. Bully me on Discord now too? Were you not already doing that? Because I'm pretty sure you were already doing that. Yeah, this is one of the roads. Seems like a bad idea. Welcome to the stream. Am I stuck? No. No. I'm never stuck. I'm only temporarily indisposed. You're all a mess? Thanks, Liz. Ooh. You never get stuck, we only roll? Yeah, we roll on. Twitch.tv/tugboat. This seems like a bad idea. What was the trailer that I used to use? There was a clip. Oh, it was good ideas badly executed. Welcome to the stream. Did I ever play Death Stranding? No. No. I did watch some people play it. Not really my vibe. Don't have power or Wi-Fi? How are you alive? I don't want to don't break through the ice. Delivering stuff was the most fun. That's on my clip reel? Probably. What truck is that? Oh, I can't change it. Right. Well. It was annoying they stopped you from your FedEx job? Yeah. I do like... I mentioned at the time when it came out, Duo, I'm really surprised that the Strand system, that, like, passive multiplayer element that they had in Death Stranding, has not really appeared in any other game. I don't know what the legal obligations are around it, if it is like a patented system, like the Nemesis system, but that's a really interesting... Like, in a game like this, that would be really cool. Like, that would genuinely be neat. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, where? I gotta get down to here. That'll be fine. We'll just go straight through the rocks. Yeah. This will be fine. This will be fine. This. Okay, wait. Let's try that again. Oh no, I'm stuck on the tree. Don't get stuck on the tree. Okay. Then kills the studio and never uses that system since. Yeah. Welcome to Warner Brothers. Can we get a poll? You can harpoon your truck? Yeah, there are different types of winches that you can get. However, the big caveat, heavy trucks like this, the winches don't work if the engine's not running. And now this has never happened to me. If your truck is upside down, your engine can't run. So you can't winch yourself out. So Zax, it is patented. The invention as terrain radar and gradual building of a route in a virtual environment of a video game. Okay. So it is patented. I wonder what he would want for... This is a road, by the way. Never happened. No. Yeah, this is a road. It's a road. Alright, I'm not taking the road. I'm gonna run over some trees. Come on! Anything's a road if you're brave enough. Whoa! Whoa! Uh-oh. No, don't winch to the tree that the bumper's on, you muppet. Pull! There we go. There we go. Tether. Tether. Got it. Okay. We're good. Driving lost in the winter, seeing pre-existing tracks and thinking, oh good, I found the road to run directly into trees and boulders. I mean, yeah. Stuck again? Yeah, getting stuck. To be fair, this truck... Oh... Man, really? Is there a winch point on any of that? Can I winch myself through the submarine base? I don't think I can. Nah. Well... Yeah, so getting stuck is basically the game. That's what you do in this game, is you get stuck. And I should have the caveat that the truck that I am currently driving is one of the best and most expensive trucks in the game. It's got a lot of wheels, a lot of power, and is basically just a monstrosity that runs over terrain. And I somehow am still not... Oh, right, I have to go through this... Right. That passageway. I forgot. I should try it. No. Who's the human in the Muppet Hackers movie, and why is it Angelina Jolie? Don't. I don't know if it should be Angelina Johnny Miller? Johnny Miller? I mean... Yeah, I was going to say Matthew Lillard, but he's basically a Muppet already, Scuzzy. Which, we've learned with Muppet Treasure Island, that actually works. Because Tim Curry's basically a Muppet, so... That definitely works. Yeah, there's a famous... There's a post that went viral that's like, Muppet Christmas Carol works because Michael Caine treated all the Muppets as other actors. And Muppet Treasure Island works because all the Muppets treated Tim Curry like another Muppet. Two types of Muppet movies. Human is Muppet or Muppet is human. Yeah. If you do Muppet Hackers, Matthew Lillard's the only human, and at the end of the movie, there's like a Scooby-Doo ending where he wakes up and it turns out he was just super high the whole time. Thank you, Bulbasaurus. Yeah, Penn Jillette was in Hackers. He doesn't have a very big part, though, Verg. That's the difficulty. Like, he's in it, and he has a few scenes, but not a very big part. Jesus Christ, Charlotte. He wakes up super high while being an actual Muppet, and he dreams... No! Zeno! He wakes up in the back of the Mystery Machine. That's what I'm talking about. Oblong Life, yes, absolutely. The Arrival of the Plague. Mr. the Plague? No, Matthew Lillard wakes up in his Shaggy outfit. Cat, how's it going? We're talking about how to cast Hackers from 1995 as a Muppet movie. Matthew Lillard is the one human. But at the end of the movie, he wakes up in the back of the Mystery Machine in his full Shaggy getup. Because he was high and hallucinated the whole thing. It's perfection. It writes itself. How very specific. Welcome to the stream. I had my friend who passed away a couple of years ago. We would meet up once a year, and, like, we'd go see a movie, and then we'd go to dinner. And we would be at dinner for, like, 4 or 5 hours. We would always go early, and we would be there, like, still at close. And the number of times, like, the wait staff would come up, and we would be deep in a conversation like this, to the point, like, writing it out on napkins so we remember where we were. Like, full casting of movies and stuff. Like, 4 hours deep into, like, minutia casting for a Muppet Hackers movie. It's not the first time this conversation has come up, though. No, it has not. It's definitely not. Scream, but the Scream guy's the Muppet. Alright. What other... We can't really do any of the main quests. Oh, there's a new one. Cabin Fever. Deliver a container from the East Camp. I could have done that while I was over there. Is there a shorter way? Like, if I go here and then up this way, will that be shorter? Probably. I really got to look around. There's got to be more upgrades and stuff. There's a bunch of spots I haven't really explored yet. And I know there's a bunch more upgrades on this map somewhere. Mia, how's it going? Jothina, good to see you again. Let me have this for once. We've done Lord of the Rings before, and I think we determined that Merry and Pippin would not be Muppets, right? And that's one of those, like, they're basically Muppets. Right? Everyone but Elrond? That would also be very funny. That would also be very funny. They're Muppets in spirit, yeah. Someone should catalog. There's been so many threads, Panda, on different social media sites about casting for Muppet movies. The fact, listen, can we talk about the fact that Disney is sitting on Muppets and not doing anything with them? They're trying to make money by re-releasing all these movies that they've released before when they have a perfectly acceptable vessel to get this done in a way that people want. I don't want to see CGI Snow White. I want to see Muppet Snow White. Okay? Anyway. No, that's it. I'm done. I have nothing else to say on the matter. Nothing else to say on the matter. Do you, though? Nope. Not a word. I've got nothing else to say. At all. We have not really explored Tamir yet, so we're going to go there. We could go back to Amor. But I don't know why anyone would want to be there. How are we doing on... I'm putting my foot down. Muppet Aliens. Who's the human? It would probably have to be Ripley, right? Uber, what's going on? Everyone but the aliens are Muppets. Have we gone to the Yukon? Let's go to Yukon. The Extendo Mouth is a Muppet. Let's drive our beautiful, beautiful truck. Look at it. Look at him. He's gorgeous. Look at that paint job. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. In the films, Frodo does not ever say Legolas's name. In the ending scene where everyone's greeting Frodo in the hospital bed, he just smiles at Legolas. Yeah. That's one of the funniest things. It's way too late for me to ask his name. Yeah. A Muppet Rocky Horror Picture Show? Yes. But, again, I mean, listen, any movie with Tim Curry is immediately a yes for Muppets. Oh, I have been here. This place is terrible. Oh, okay. I remember this map. I remember why I stopped. Let's go get this upgrade, I guess. How do I... Can I get across? Yes, Uber. Yeah. There's two to make a good Muppet movie. There's one of two ways you go about it. Either the actor, like Michael Caine, treats the Muppets like actors, or the other Muppets treat the actor like a Muppet, like in Muppet Treasure Island. Those are the two ways. What about a Godzilla movie? Oh. What about, okay, listen, a remake of the very first Godzilla with what's his name? Perry Mason. I forget the actor's name. Played Perry Mason. A remake of the very first one. Or the very first Godzilla vs. King Kong. The one with Matthew Broderick. Get out. Raymond Burr. Thank you, Verg. Yes, Raymond Burr. What are Destination Sawmill? Medium logs and long logs to the sawmill. Where do I get logs? Over there. Is that only medium logs? And then the long logs are over here. Okay. How do you get across this river? You can get across there, but then how do you get over here? There's another bridge here. Western Bridge. Metal beams. Metal beams from there. 2 metal beams. Okay, we can do that. Teams is gross. I hate having to use it for work. Says everyone ever. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. They're both gonzo. Just one wrapped in tinfoil. Yes. It's the worst timeline. I know. Sweetums as Godzilla. Animal as King Kong. I see Sweetums more as King Kong. I mean, Animal works, but Sweetums is more King Kong-like. Sam Eagle is Rodan. Anyway. Miss Piggy as Godzilla. Whenever she breathes fire, it just sounds like she's yelling Kermie. Oh, and then wait, if we do like Mechagodzilla, we could do Monster Zero, right? If we do Monster Zero, then Monster Zero could be played by Dr. Teeth and the band. Right? Each head. Dr. Teeth is the middle head. It writes itself. I'm telling you. Somebody get Disney on the phone. I've been awakened by talk of Godzilla. We're gonna need metal beams. Let's run this guy. Do I have low? I have a low saddle on there. So then we need a 4-slot trailer for this. Oh, is there a trailer store? Okay, yeah, there is. Okay. Yeah, it's on my TBR. I picked up the Scalzi Humble Bundle a little while ago. Those books are on my TBR. Let's do the sideboard semi. Yeah. Alright. It's fun. Yeah, all Scalzi books are fun. Where am I going? A great question. So we're going this way. We'll go around. Here. And then into here. Been asking that for years. That's fair. That's fair. Optimus Prime. Roll out. Whoop. Let's try and not blow through all my gas immediately. You know. It'd be nice. This is one of those maps where I'm going to have a recovery truck somewhere. What I was saying, Uber, is that they're trying to cash in by remaking all their classic movies. Why not just make them Muppet movies? Combine your two IPs that you paid a lot of money for, and everyone would actually like it instead of being disappointed. I'm gonna cut this corner because I really don't want to go through that big puddle. See it opening night, right? So I'll throw what's going on. Less range than any of the actual Muppets? You know what would be great? And this is... I will state this. It will be great. Number one, it'll be great. Just because it would be great. But number two, this is completely pandering to Paint, personally. The D&D movie, but Muppets, and the one human is Chris Pine. And that's one of those, he's basically a Muppet anyway. So... sign me up, right? That would be great. Chris Pine is my favorite Muppet, yeah. They could do a live action Ed, Ed and Eddie, and Gal Gadot would still be too wooden to play a plank. Miss Piggy as the Michelle Rodriguez character? Yes. I really don't want to back out of here, but... Who would be the human in Avengers? Probably Samuel L. Jackson. They would have to add a lot more frustration to his character. Oh. Well, I mean, you could just cast Miss Piggy as Bruce Banner. Beaker as Banner, but he turns into Sweetums? Okay, that's solid. That's solid. I like the fact that anyone who's under, like, 35 has very little idea of what we're talking about. Kiala, how's it going? That's on you? I mean, I don't know how big the Muppets were in Belgium. So I can't really say for sure whether that's your fault. Don't flip over. Okay, there we go. We're good. Remember when I said I wasn't going to use all my gas? Well... Who wouldn't fanboy over Kermit? Come on. Oh, buddy. God, it doesn't get any better. At any point. Does this get any better at any point? No. It only gets worse. Cool. Cool. Love this. Love this. Let's just go through that pond. Great. And then we'll go through this pond as well. Awesome. Nice. And then we get over here to the actual objective. Food divides, Muppets unite. Yeah. Time for a swim, right? Give me 1 second. I just want to refill my coffee. One second. Not the fact he's a literal frog. God. Ugh. Muppet Saw. Ooh. Ooh. No, it's got to be... It'd have to be Animal riding the little tricycle, right? This is atrocious. I say that, but I have never seen Saw, so I don't do scary movies. Oh, I'm aware. That's why I haven't seen it. I don't do scary movies or shows or video games. I didn't... That wasn't me, right? That was there. That was definitely there. Right? That was definitely already there. Oh boy. The economy is scary enough, right? I have enough existential dread in my daily life. That's when they became super gory? I think we have different definitions of that. What? I guess I'll go around? Yeah, alright. It got much worse? Neat. Come on, little buddy. You got this. Alright. Actual road. It's always the ones, like, the scariest stuff are always the ones that are, like, vaguely rooted in reality, right? That's why the log scene from Final Destination sticks with everyone for so long. I guess I'll just keep going until I run out of gas. I don't have enough gas to get back to the trailer store, so. There's a quest over there, but I'm gonna skip it. Oh, does that say fuel? Ooh. There's a sign for a gas station. Nice. Well, that works out. Can I keep going? Yeah, it looks like it. We'll get to here, and we can get that watchtower. See what all that is. Oh, that looks good. That does not look good. That does not look good. At all. Hi. No, your fan is on. Ma'am. Your fan is on.
I would like to see the baby.
Look at the baby. Look at that baby. No, we're not climbing. Lay in your bed. Take a nap. Take a nap. Your fan's on. Lay in your bed. It's mostly the third one there, Paint. Ma'am. Off. Off. You're getting tangled up in the wires. Come on. I'm gonna rip stuff off my desk here. Stop. No. No. You know it too. You're just pushing buttons. You're pushing buttons, and I don't like it. Meow. I don't want any of that. So I hate stuff like that. Should I bump up to the train tracks? That seems like the best way to maybe get through here. Oh boy. Yappo, what's going on? I knew it! Wenrir's a demon. I went to see Scream in theaters with a couple friends while we were camping, and I had to walk home through the woods after watching Scream. You can imagine how well that went. We didn't go there planning to watch that. I got outvoted. That was not what we originally went there for. I can't stand horror movies. Like, I have very lucid dreams. I'll also, like, I have night terrors. Like, I will get up and walk around and seem like I'm awake, and I'm absolutely not awake. So my avoidance of scary stuff is partially for me because I don't enjoy it, but also mostly for Wifeboat because she has to deal with that. Yeah, kind of saw that coming. Yeah. Another abandoned trailer? Nah. I'll get it. I just gotta... There we go. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Now we can go. Rice cakes aren't bad. You just, I mean, plain rice cakes are, you know, meh. But I mean, it's a great vessel for other things. It's a little deep, it's fine. I got a snorkel up on top of the cab. I'm totally good. We're totally fine. They're a vessel for other things, like peanut butter or lots of things. Back to yelling about food. A yucky vessel, very mature. They have marshmallows? That kind of yucky vessel's the name I used to dance on. Well played. Yucky Vessel is my Insane Clown Posse cover band. You're a baby in this chat, so it fits. Are you, though? Are you, though? Are you, though? Your pirate raft name? The couple is fighting again. You'll leave for another 5 days? But, no, Charlotte, you can't, because then we have to deal with when you're complaining about it. So please don't. I can't take another bunch of days listening to that. Stop this character assassination? Do you see how good I am at driving this trailer? Can we talk about that? How clean that was? Creaky old man. I'll never recover from that one. You know it's on target when he starts grasping at straws like that. Oh! You just gotta embrace your feelings, women. Stop living in denial. Although you're not really denying anything, so... You have denied it? All you've talked about is issuing a denial. You've never actually issued a denial. For this stream. See? Continues to dance around. Continues to dance around his feelings. Just embrace it. You know you want to. And anyone involved. Uh-huh. I like how you're staying vague. Good morning, Map. Happy Tuesday. How is that vague? Is this how your children feel? Yeah. Constantly. Again, not naming names. What happened here? What? What in the wide world of sports has occurred to my truck? How? I don't know. Okay, there we go. We're good. I'm just gonna leave that trailer there because we can use it to pick stuff up from this place for future quests. So I'll just leave it there. Except the chocolate milk is the nectar of the gods. Facts. Is there a quest to open up that little bridge? Where is this watchtower? There is a quest to fix this bridge. Okay. Who hurt you? How long do you have? Yeah. Two wooden planks. Oh, I can't get them from there? Okay. Can I get across this to... Do we think I can fjord this river? Oh, ho, 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 ho. I might not have a choice but to fjord the river. I could do this, right? You'll lose all your oxen. Go! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! It's significantly deeper than I thought! Engine damage! Engine stalled! No! Wait. Wait. Roll back over. Roll back over. Roll back over. Gun it! Gun it! No! Hang on. Hang on. Why am I stuck on the side? Roll me over, water! Why did... Why did sad guitar music just start? Okay, well, we gotta, hang on, hang on. Bishop has redeemed a wink. And then Nerdin comes in and ruins it. I didn't see the... We definitely believe Wenrir. Please note that the other redeem I'm about to submit, I feel it's relevant. I missed that. I'm sorry. I was too busy rolling down the river. Nerdin, 78 months. That's a long time. Today feels like a good day for some shit. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back those words that have hurt you and you'd stay. I don't know why I did the things I did. I don't know why I said the things I said. Pride's like a knife, it can cut deep inside. Words are like weapons, they wound sometimes. I didn't really mean to hurt you. I didn't want to see you go. I know I made you cry, but baby, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way. Wait, are you getting an ad on my stream right now, Liz? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because you're subbed, and also I stopped running ads. So. Nerdin, thank you for 78 months. That's a long time. That's a long time. That isn't a metaphor for America. What's wrong? You're being very clingy. What's the matter? What's wrong? Alright, fine. Fine. I give in. You win. Don't look so proud. Oh. No, we're not climbing on my shoulder. That's not happening. No, we are not. Ma'am. 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 Ma'am.
I would like to see the baby.
Ma'am. 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 We're not climbing up. We are not. No. No. Stop. We're not laying on the couch. You can't just lay on my chest. This is what she does when I'm reading on the couch. So then I have to hold my Kindle here. Hi. She does that. There's so much fur in my mouth. Are you comfortable? I should have shaved this morning. Now it's getting all stuck in my scruff. Hi. Hi. Ugh. The amount of dog fur that I have eaten in my life. Are you comfortable? Your butt is on my mouse. What are you doing? Thank you for licking my ear. No, do not climb on my desk. Do not climb on my desk. Do not climb on my desk. Don't climb on. Jeez. You're gonna tear my green screen. What are you doing? No, you don't get anything. Don't stomp your feet. You don't get anything. Get nothing. Duo, when somebody does the baby redeem, she recognizes that now and will come over almost every time it happens. Don't stomp your feet. Yep. She's sitting like this. She's got one foot slightly forward. And she keeps going. We've trained the baby. Yeah. Don't stomp your dick. You're being very demanding. Guido, how's it going? Playing Subnautica, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yup. Yup. We've Pavloved your dog, yeah. Alright, let me take a really quick 2-minute break anyway. I gotta pee. So, really quick 2-minute break. Now's a great time to grab a drink, grab a snack, get up and move around if you can. Don't forget to take your meds if you haven't. I will be right back. I don't want to turn the trailer around, so... Whoa! We're getting creative. Oh! Listen. Don't get mad at my plan just because it's working. This is called brilliance. Create one? Oh my Lord. Look at all of this. Oh no. Well, welcome to the rest of the stream. Reptilian? Avian? Look at all these bird people. Arthropods? Oh, he's creepy. Super creepy. Molluscoids? He's kind of adorable. And fungoids. The Blorg. Oh my goodness. How are you supposed to pick? Nose up and boost. You guys ready? You guys ready? Oh, that's not... That's the photon cannon. How do I boost? Too high to initiate landing. Oh, there it is. You discovered this. Mine an asteroid field? I'm back. You know, I just noticed that No Man's Sky clip, which is a very old No Man's Sky clip. The cockpit of your spacecraft in No Man's Sky has changed so much. It's much more... like, it's much prettier now, much more, like, complicated. It feels a little more natural. No, it ain't. No. You do not. Much more detailed, yeah. It does vary from ship to ship, but like that was like the starter ship. Even the starter ship is much more detailed. So. Moved on to Trials Rising. I've never played the Trials games. All right. Well. I need to bring 2 wooden planks there. Oh. There was a scout flatbed with 2 wooden planks right there? I think I just watched a clip of you drinking something out of a shoe. Yep. It was for charity. It was for charity. And it was a vanilla protein shake out of a samba. No. When I had to change storage units, that shoe got tossed. FLCL. It did never get washed. But it is now no longer existent. Other shoey clips? Maybe. Probably. Alright, so let me grab... Oh, no, wait, I can't tow scout trailers with... I can't tow scout trailers with the 750, right? That was 4... No, that one... I'm trying to think. That one was 5 years ago? 5 years ago. That was 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years in July, right? We would do those charity drives in July, so 5 years in July, I think. I don't like this map. Alright, let me get this truck out of the river. Yeah, I mean... I'm pushing 8 years now on the platform, so... What's wrong with this map? It's just annoying. Unlike the other maps, which are not annoying. So... let's go to Maine. Oh, no. No, Maine is terrible. Maine is terrible. Okay, so... constructing a repair garage quest. I need to... Okay, so I need... refuel and repair. Constructing a garage quest. What do I have to do? Vehicle spare parts, fuel, and... What? Vehicle spare parts, fuel, and bricks. I can get bricks there. This is probably also bricks. Yeah. Vehicle... Those are going to be in the other map? Bro. That's... Oh, I already delivered vehicle spare parts. Psh, look at me. I'm fancy. I already delivered the spare parts. Cool. Okay. So then I just need fuel and bricks. That means I need to go... I need to go to the other map. 60% convinced to get this game. Cat, I would highly recommend throw it on your wish list, and when it goes on sale, just grab it. It generally goes on sale for like, what's the base game go on sale for? Like 15 bucks? Somewhere around there? And it's just the base game is hundreds of hours of just messing around. What if, maybe... Where are we with Michigan? Map completion. It's going to be on the summer sale, yeah. We finished all the main contracts in Michigan. So then side contracts. We only have timed ones left? What about Alaska? We haven't finished Alaska, right? Where are we with Michigan? Denial. I ended up the base game I ended up picking up for free on Epic. They had it for free a while back. So I've barely started Alaska. Yeah. I haven't really done any of the main contracts in Alaska. No, I have not. I've done a couple of them. Drilling stuff delivery. Where... Oh, from the port to that. Oh, we can do that. That's easy. Oh. Not easy, actually. Quite not easy, because this pathway is atrocious. Okay. That'll be fine. With the big Azov, we'll be alright. Probably. Let's see. Oh, boy. We'll use the big Azov, and then we're going to need a high saddle, right? High saddle. Boom. Okay. So we're going this way. All the way down this road to the port. And then we're going to go back the other way. Some way. Once I get there, I'll figure it out. Whoa. Excuse me. My allergies are wild. My meds are struggling. Meow. Oh, wait, I wanted to use that. Hang on. There was that other truck. I think I sold it back. Yeah, I sold it back. Why do I have this truck? I don't want that truck. Truck store. It was this guy. Yeah. I wanted to try... The next time I got one of those big things, I wanted to try towing it with this thing. Allergy meds are barely holding on these days? Yeah. Big same. I have 3 of those? Oh, I guess I have 3. That's fair. Advanced special stock suspension. I can only have mud tires on here? That might be a problem. Maybe. Advanced heavy. That we need. Do the tall snorkel. Frame add-on. Oh, wait. Oh, you can't do a high saddle on this truck. Oh, man. Never mind. Such a funny looking truck, too. Alright. What was the one that I was going to use? There was one that I bought that I was going to use the next time I needed a high saddle, and I don't remember what it was. The boar is huge. Not the dairy longhorn. Although, that's a possibility. I might have to buy it in Russia, actually. Oh, the Kolob? Oh no, this one. That's right, this one. That's the one. This is the one with like the cambered wheels. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to try. This is probably going to go atrociously. Stock suspension. We can do chain tires, butte. Advanced heavy. Yes. Yes. Saddle high. Okay. From the 60s or 2010s. Visually identical. Let's see. Rooftop lights. Bumper. The stock bumper is very funny. Let's do the great now. Horns. Parking lights. Exhaust, flat cap. Rims. Oops. Paint colors, what do we got? Oh, look at that! That might be a winner, unless there's something even more atrocious down here. That's... That's tempting. Let's do the buffalo paint job. Alright. Good. Good. Let's give it a roll. It's like a highlighter, yeah. Ooh, this drives weird. Like, wiggles when you turn. This can't be good for... Like, how often do you have to rotate those front tires? Imagine passing this on the interstate, right? Do-do-do-do-do-do. 380-liter tank, though. Counts for something. Let's give it a roll. Why are you putting that in quotes? Huh? 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 I feel like you're implying something, Matt, and I don't know that I appreciate it. I don't appreciate your insinuation. As if I ever appreciate you? That's fair. That is fair. Quite fair, actually. You're leaving? Have fun with Wenrir? You're leaving to have fun with Wenrir? Ooh, that was a very emphatic denial. Almost like you're hiding something. She doth protest too much. Oh, wait. Is there a trailer store here? Oh, thank God. I forgot to get a trailer. It's fine. The drilling equipment is 4 slot. Okay. Did I just use this? A super heavy... No. No. Why is that only 3 slot? That would be... If this was 4 slot, that would be the perfect trailer. It irritates me that it's not a 4 slot. You know, I kind of want to use this one. We did this one before, and it worked out. But I won't. The 3-axle? Sure. This will go well. I actually didn't need a high saddle for this one. It's fine. Drilling equipment. Boom. Okay. Here we go. No. No, we've done worse. I think what I'm gonna do... Do we think it's gonna be better to go all the way up here and then down? Across here? Or... through this? I think I'm going to go through that. So we'll go to here. Here. Gas up. And then head that way. I always appreciate you, Uber. Come on. You know that. I've chosen pain. I do recall swearing off ever going that way again. Maybe I'll go the other way. Yeah, I'm gonna go the other way. We're gonna go all the way over to here. Waking up means choosing pain. That's fair. I got the truck out of the river. I did get the truck out of the river. I thought about leaving it there as a lesson, an object lesson for myself, but then I realized that I don't listen to lessons, particularly when they come from myself. So I'm not particularly trustworthy. So I don't really believe anything that I say. You got another baguette? I want a baguette. Butter and red berry jelly. Nice. Yeah. Any form of fresh baked bread. Nobody's stopping you from making a baguette. My ability is stopping me from making a baguette. I actually have everything to make bread. No. I'll eat the entire thing, and that's not something I need right now. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. All-day bakery window next to the entrance? Oh boy. That sounds great. There are actually good brakes on this thing. So far, like, I'm not even in all-wheel drive or anything. Granted, I'm on essentially pavement, but... Carb load for leg day. Leg day's Thursday. Whoa. Yeah, that's what I mentioned before, Pat, is that it works, but it doesn't change your habits. It suppresses your habits, which causes rebound. Whoa. So Thursday I like to hurt from head to toe. It's because I was supposed to do legs on Sunday, but I ended up not going to the gym because I hadn't been sleeping. So then I didn't sleep, and I was going to go with my daughter, and then she didn't want to go, and then I didn't want to go, and then we had to go to soccer. I didn't go. So now I have to do legs on Thursday instead. Oh, I need to turn here. Oh boy. I'm gonna start, once it gets warmer, I'm gonna start doing a quick, like, 1.5, 2-mile run. Like, I'm gonna park at my kid's school and do a quick 1.5 or 2 miles. Because I get there, like, 20 minutes early. So, that's my plan. Would Penny run with me? Not for that long, and not when it's warm. The best thing about Key Sounds is that their activity levels are not super high. So, like, we do like a 30-minute walk in the morning, 40-minute walk in the morning, and then another one at night, and she's mostly good. We do some, like, zoomy playtime in the afternoon, too. But 2, like, 30-minute walks a day, and she's pretty Gucci. I would like to get over this little bump, please, heavy trailer, if we could. That would be great. Whoop. But then, like, right now, Tuesdays and Thursdays, my son has 2 hours of practice for soccer. So I run and walk throughout the course of his practice. So I get a good number of miles under my belt. Don't want them to feel bored. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, trying to finding a breed that matches your desired activity level or your current activity level is always a puzzle, you know? It always makes me cringe when people get a very active dog and think like they're going to change their lifestyle to fit with what the dog needs. And like, sure, that's a great goal. It's not going to happen. It's really not going to happen. Yeah, I'm gonna get a border collie. I really want to, you know, be more active. You're not gonna. A Rhodesian? If you're a distance runner, Rhodesians are great. My activity level is lizard. Yeah. Where am I going? I should probably mark this path because it's not particularly obvious. Come on! These trailers, these heavy trailers just kill me. Like, any little bump in the road, they just can't handle it. Yes! I remember why I left Alaska. Every map I come back to, I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I stopped doing this map. Yeah, I realized that after I got to pick it up combat, that I have a high saddle on, so I wonder if I can just power through over here. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, no. Why was this way better? How is this way better? Never said this way was better? That's fair. Every way is pain. There is no progress, there is only pain. Ooh. It is very wobbly, yeah. Trying to keep from tipping over is a big part of this. Yeah, there's no such thing as one diet fits all. No such thing. Stardew Valley update is serious. Nope. Okay, that got it over the bump, though. The most important aspect, like, there's lots of different diets out there. The most important aspect, no matter what you end up using, is not, it's sustainability. That's the most important aspect. You can talk about calorie in, calorie out. You can talk about you should be doing more weightlifting, you should be doing more this, you should be doing more. It doesn't matter. None of it matters if it's not sustainable. You have to do something that you can keep doing. Because if you commit to something and you lose a whole ton of weight over the course of like 3 months, that's great. That's awesome. But if you can't sustain that over the long term, you're just going to bounce back. The most important thing with exercise, with an exercise regimen, with a diet, is sustainability. Doing less sustainably will get you much further than doing a crash diet and then bouncing back. And then set point is a thing? Yeah, science. Yeah. That's one of the things that I'm struggling with right now, science, is my body's set point because I've been lifting more and trying to put on more mass, muscle mass. My body has shifted my like natural plateau up higher than I want it to be, but in order to maintain the mass that I want, I kind of have to learn to live with that plateau, because pushing it below that, I'm not going to be able to maintain the mass. It's a frustrating thing. As somebody who has, like, I have struggled with my weight my whole life. So. Come on. Almost there. What? What are you hitting? The best way to lose weight is to never gain it to begin with. Is there a stump there? Where? Oh. Oh, that's in a really bad spot. Okay. Can I just drag this off the stump real quick? There we go. Okay. Boom. Level 30. Ooh. The tailgate on this trailer catches on everything. I've noticed. Noise. What else we got? Town supplies. Delivered to White Valley. Mining supply crates. Consumables to White Valley. Oh, I didn't accept that one yet. Service hub restoration. That seems important. Truck repair services. Oh. In Pedro Bay. Meds, trauma, stress. Yeah. Yeah. Wenrir, take care, buddy. So, concrete blocks and consumables over to Pedro Bay, which is through the other maps. Can I get everything here? Consumables, not concrete blocks. Where do I get concrete blocks? I can get concrete blocks here. And there. And there. But I have to go through... Mountain River to get to Pedro Bay. And I can get concrete blocks there. Okay. Right? No. Oh. Oh. So I have to go through White Valley to get the concrete blocks. Neat. Okay. Sure. Be nice to each other. I mean, full stop. It doesn't need any caveats. It doesn't need to be, especially this person. Just be nice to each other. Have some empathy for people. Anyway. This is going to be a deal. So... Anyways. I'm going to leave this trailer here and recover, because I don't want to drive it all the way back. We'll just leave that there temporarily. I can get oil barrels from here. All right. Recover. The markets are down. I can't afford empathy. We can sell this truck back. That was neat. That's a pretty good truck. I think I want to use my cat. Wait, where's my other Azov? Unless, is there... What was the other truck I wanted to try? Not that one. Not that one. This one. The boar. I left it behind. Oh, man. Look at that guy. Wow. Low saddle? Only high saddle. Come on. Van body. Man. He has a monocle. I know. It's great. I can't use him because I don't want to run another one of those heavy trailers again. So, we'll sell him back. Let's look at a heavy duty. Those guys are locked. No, just a heavy. There. No. Can this one do low saddle? That is... Yes! Okay. Boom. Alright, let's see what we got. Better engine. Done. Gearbox. Off-road. Suspension. Tires. We got chains. We got chains. Winch. Advanced heavy. Gaugeable diff lock. We definitely need snorkels. Look at those. And then that. Okay. Rooftop. Floodlights. Beacons. Twin horns. Exhaust. Outrolled. Rims. Oops. Paint job. Oh, look at that. Let's see what we got. Anything atrocious? Not really, huh? It's the kind of face only a mother could love. Alright. This'll be something. 400-liter gas tank. Let's go. Alright, so we gotta go down to the port. So we go down to the port first. We'll grab a trailer. And then... grab that stuff. And then we gotta go to White Valley after that. Okay. Look at all the fuel you'll waste when you rupture your gas tank. No, that won't happen. Looks better than the cyber... Someone siphoned your gas recently? Really? Look at the ears on this thing. Oh, this is very tippy. This is... This is gonna be a problem. This will be fine. Yeah, I have chains on. I got chains on. A locked gas cap? That would be annoying in New Jersey because you can't pump your own gas. So I'd have to then I'd have to get out of my car when I got gas. And that just sounds like a bad time. I'll stay nice and toasty. Nice and toasty. It is, and I'm not joking, against the law. But it provides well north of 10,000 jobs. Tens of thousands of jobs to the state. And if it's raining, if it's hot, if it's cold, I don't gotta get out of my car. I just sit there. Don't have to... Nope. Weirder Lucky, good to see you. Nope. The attendant comes up, tell him what you want. And you're good to go. Pay at the pump. Everybody mocks. Everybody knocks it. Until it's like 25 degrees, freezing rain, and you just get to sit on your heated seats while while somebody else fills up your car. It's great. The look you got, they'll get, so, you don't like heated seats, good God. My heated seat is on low, even in the summer, because it feels nice on my back. It is illegal, so you can get fined, and then the gas station will also get fined for allowing you to do it, which is why you get looks. I need 4 slots. Let's just do a sideboard. Because Jersey. So you get a idiot attendant who splashes fuel over the side of the vehicle. I have, in all my years living in New Jersey, that has never happened. They take it very seriously. You'd never pumped her own gas? Yeah. Pretends it's a phone map? Yeah. Anything, like, that's one of the best gifts you can give to, like, little kids. Just get random stuff from the dollar store, or like Five Below or something, like a universal clicker or something like that, that looks vaguely like a phone, and they will play with it for hours. You know, I would assume this truck was a little stronger than what's happening right now. There we go. Now we hit White Valley and get our concrete blocks. Yeah. I've said this before. One of the things that I've always recommended to new parents, particularly once you get like to toddler age where they're like messing around with crayons and stuff, is go to like a big box store, grab a couple extra large moving boxes, put them together, you sit them in it with the crayons, and just tell them they can draw all over it. And they go to town, and they'll just sit there, happy as a clam, for like an hour. Sim, good morning. And the moving boxes are like a couple bucks. You just sit them in there and then go to town. It's great. It also contains them. I used to do that with my two when I would have to like take a shower or something. Just pop them in their coloring box. It works. 3 cats who would jump in the box before the toddler. You wish you were that easily entertained? Sim. Grab a refrigerator box and some markers, sit in it. I think you'd be surprised. Come on, buddy. You're struggling already. This is going to be a problem. Still do coloring books? Yeah. Yeah, I get wife book coloring books all the time. They have so many great, like, F-word coloring books. Just really pretty pictures with, you know, F just across it in beautiful script or things like that. It's incredible. Diamond paintings? Yeah, those are cool. Still have an Animaniacs coloring book from the 90s? Yo. Yeah, but... See, here's the thing. Adult Lego sets are so expensive. That's not a sustainable hobby. That's a once-in-a-while treat. Yeah, man. Sit in a box 8 hours a day. That's fair. A beige Porsche Lego set? There are a couple Lego sets that I would like to get once we get a house, so that I can keep them assembled and have a spot for them. The botanical Lego sets are cool, yeah. They're very pretty. Ian, how's it going? I was lurking and heard Lego. You have the orchid on your desk? Oh, nice. You have the orchid as well? Alright, so we have to go... Concrete blocks here, so... We go... Here... Down this road to here. And then we can cut over to Mountain River. Back there. Which gets us there, and then we go through to Pedro Bay. Okay. It's in your coffee corner at home. It was a huge surprise. They're really pretty once they're put together. Oh, a Hey Lego set you can put together? That's great. How do they do the eyes? Because the eyes are so... I mean, Hey's eyes are so... I miss my office. I have a little Hey that my kids got me that sits in my D&D mug that's also in storage. With the rest of my life, I have to pee real quick, so give me 2 minutes. Grab a drink, grab a snack, get up and move around if you can. Don't forget to take your meds if you haven't. I'll be right back. What do I do now? Am I right? I landed on it, and that killed it. Anyway. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Oh, that's a big dragon. Shh. Sleeping. He's sleeping. He woke up. He woke up. No, 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 no. No, that's a big boy.
You think the Batarians will work with us?
We'll find out.
What just happened? What?
Alright. Roll out. We have one? Probably. There's been a couple over the many years. Tug Bubble is pretty close. Come on, little buddy. Whoa, brakes! Okay, good. We're good. I don't want to end up in that ravine again. I mean, for the first time. Because I've never been down there, in that river, upside down, at any point. Nope. Not once. Concrete blocks. Boom. Okay. I worked for, right before, I worked for, Home Depot corporate side, with third-party vendors and merchandising for the New York metro region, so 120 stores. What didn't I do? That was right before. And when my daughter was born, I transferred from corporate to a local store so that I could be close for her, and then we almost immediately found out we were pregnant again, so then I went part-time, and then childcare is just ridiculously expensive, so I started staying at home. So. Come on, chains. Pull! It's so expensive. Even back then, I mean, that was, 2011. Stay-at-home cat dad. See, that's the real goal, you know? Yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa. Imagine the dinners I would have waiting for you. So we don't have a daycare bill anymore? Yeah, Nerdin, my brother, like, I don't know that I've ever seen him happier than the month after he paid his final daycare bill. When his youngest started full day kindergarten. Okay. So all... Why is it alerting me for a trailer right here? You're grumpy today? It's fine. I'm refraining from commenting because I have been hammered by demonetization. So I'm trying to be better and not comment on the fact that the fundamentalists who are trying to run this country think that women should just stay at home and pop out babies all day, but only if they're white. But, you know, I don't want to get demonetized, so I won't say that out loud. Anyway, way to show restraint. Thank you. I think I'm getting better at it. Whoa. Anyways, let's hit the gas station. You have feelings on this? Imagine. If you... Let me make something abundantly clear. If you don't have feelings on that issue, this probably isn't the stream for you. I gotta be honest. Anyway. Whoa! Like, the truck keeps moving, but I'm not even on rough terrain, and this thing is not doing great. It has a massive fuel tank. That's the big advantage. And it's probably good for a map like this, where there's a lot of just icy roads that I have to deal with, and not a lot of mud and snow, but there's going to be a little bit of mud and snow. But I kind of assumed, based on appearances, that this truck would be stronger. Keep shifting into second gear on the hills. Yeah, if I drop it into low, though, then it irritates the differential. I mentioned it before. I'm not running ads anymore. I run, when I first start my stream, I run a little block of ads, which no one sees, just to get pre-roll ads off for the first hour of the stream, and then I don't run them again for the rest of the stream. It's not worth it. Rubica, good to see you again. Year to year, last March compared to this March, my ad revenue went down by 90%. So when I joke about being demonetized, that's It's not, you know, I'm not getting less from subs or anything like that. It's just they won't run ads on your channel. Even if you trigger them, they just won't serve any. So. They denied it for a while, and then they put out guidelines for how to be friendlier to advertisers. A not so subtle, yeah, you might. It's not that we're demonetizing you, it's just that we're not monetizing you in the first place. Oh. Wait, did I clear? Oh, yes, I cleared this rock slide. Okay, then I'm good. Then I'm good. What they're hoping is to minimize people talking about politics. And that, which I would rather give up the money. It's not that I want to spend the stream, like part of this is a distraction from the absolute dumpster fire that the world is right now. But part of it is like, you can't ignore a lot of it. You gotta keep talking about it, as terrible as it is. And I'm not going to avoid those topics to make a couple extra bucks because Daddy Bezos says no. Yeah. I try not to harp on it, but I'm not going to, like, avoid or quash the conversations, you know? Science, thank you for gifting Miguelito a sub. Welcome and enjoy your emotes. I'm begging you to like the truck you're driving. It's fine, Rubica. I'm spoiled by the Azovs, I think is my problem. Like, this one's not bad. But I think I'm just spoiled by the Azovs. Social workers, so advocating is part of your daily life. Yeah, there you go. Whoa. Whoa! Too much speed. Too much speed. Too much speed. That's the piggy truck? Not really. It's more... It has more of a leonine face. It kind of looks like if the Thundercats had a big truck. This is what it would look like. This is the Dairy Longhorn something. It's very expensive. A derpy Lion King. I posted it in Discord. Not to circle back to politics, but the post was, the US right now is Pride Rock after Scar took over, and that... Anyway... Used it for long logs and it worked great. Yeah, it's not a bad truck at all. It's, I mean, I'm powering through everything. I just like the feel. I'm more of a, not necessarily, like, looking for the best functioning. It's more of a vibes thing. And while this one functions very well, it's just powering through everything. It's not the vibe I'm looking for, I think. That's mainly my issue with the truck. I really like the cat trucks. Those, if they were a little more powerful, I would exclusively use those. Maybe there's an engine upgrade I haven't gotten for them, but they're really fun. They're fast and they can do almost everything. Powerful enough to get out of a river. What are you implying? What do you mean by that, Nerdin? When fully submerged. Okay. One time. One time. You fail fjording a river one time. And they never let you forget it. Outrageous. I told you that he'd lose all your oxen. If we do long logs, I want to use that big bug-looking one. That really expensive bug-looking truck. Dealing with a cohort of people who watched classic Disney movies and thought the villains were the protagonists. Yeah. The Mac Defense yet? I don't think I have that DLC, Levin. When does dysentery come back into play? We're not far off that timeline. Dun, 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 dun. The Pacific trucks are a nice fit for logs. If you hate yourself, Obas, yeah. Yeah. The P12 can die in a fire. Is how I feel about it. Cat, my therapy sessions on Thursdays, the first 15-20 minutes is just the two of us looking at each other going, man, can you, I mean, like, seriously, like, it's like a, it's a mutual, like, what the session. And then we get into actual issues. I knew I would click with my therapist on the first session when we were discussing stuff, and she, like, mentioned, you know, like, and, you know, with the state of the world, you know, like, how are you reacting to that? Okay, we're calm. Okay, good. All right. I don't know if you saw the NPR article I posted in Discord this morning, Sim, but that has taken a surprising turn. A positive surprising turn? At least temporarily? Boom. It's absolutely hilarious. Repair station now available. Repair. What is that? You just have to post a hello or something in the welcome channel, Cat. Just post a hello, and then myself or one of the mods will get you access to the rest of it and delete the message. So. It keeps the riffraff out. Quite well, actually. I can't remember the last time we've had a actual issue in Discord. which is lovely. Wait, repair service. Oh, I can repair here. Oh, okay. Supply crates. Consumables. From here? I could probably do that. I can gas up at that thing and then go that way. And then that goes to... where? Should we talk about how C is a great mod? I don't want to inflate C's ego more than it already is. You know how it is? Saddle high. Oh, is that for this thing? That's for that thing. I don't have a high saddle on, but that's to tow that thing. Okay. Shut up and the rest of the chat will do it. Okay. What else we got? Drill disassembly. Visit the airdrome. High saddle. Okay. Oh boy. Operational pipeline. Metal beams, service spare pipes, medium pipes, wooden planks, oversized cargo. A gooseneck semi-trailer. Oh, with 2 metal beams on there. I don't need 2 metal beams. Did I leave that there? That doesn't seem like me. Have you met the streamer? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. From the water to the land, drilling spare parts to the factory. Okay. Oil delivery. Oil barrels. Don't worry about it? Okay. I won't. I never do. Where do I get oil barrels? What else we got? Consumables? I'll probably do this one. Cargo delivery. I can't do that one because I don't have high saddle. Town supplies? No. Far, far away. A log loader crane. Medium and long logs. Can accept it. I can't do these yet. On top of the world. Consumables, fuel, and wooden planks. Delivered to the truck stop at Mountain River. That's not far from where I am, right? No, that's not far. So I could grab some of this here. Let's do this one. That's going to take me back to the other map. We can go grab... This is consumables. And then that's wooden planks. But I think I can get wooden planks at the sawmill right by where we need to go. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just grab the consumables then. Refuel. Oh. Hang it up. Okay. Let's go this way. Wait, how do I get over there? Oh, I gotta go across the ice? And then down this way. Here. Okay. That'll be fine. Hopefully the ice holds. It looks good. Maybe. That road looks perfectly fine on the map. I'm sure there'll be no surprises. None at all. There never are. Every road that's marked on these maps is perfectly suitable for vehicular travel. And in no way a complete disaster. Surprised the ice held? That, like, shiny looking ice is typically pretty good. Here we go. Here we go. Wonder if I should just put it into low. Call it a day. Because constantly changing gears is killing me. Oh, wait, that's just water. Okay, we're not going in the water, we're going along the water. Maybe. Whoa. Who needs roads when you have confidence? Exactly. Sim gets it. Exactly. Come on. Come on. Or a winch? What are you implying? My natural ability is strong enough to get through here. Come on. We got this. Easy peasy. And stubbornness? I'm not stubborn, and you'll never convince me otherwise. Turn off diff lock before it overheats. I just noticed the very back tire steers. Huh. See that? I was wondering why this thing cornered better than the Azov. There you go. Rear wheel steering. Bow, what's going on? By the way, we mentioned it before. Happy Rex Manning Day to everybody who celebrates. Again. And to anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, please go enjoy some 90s cinema. And then get back to me. Thank you. Have a good day. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Come on. We need 2 consumables. Ooh, man. The turning radius on this is fantastic. Alright, now where do I go? Now I leave, right? I can get wooden planks on the other map, so we're gonna leave. Go this way. Here. Here. And then we're out. Happy early wet day. I don't remember that episode. I gotta be honest about it. Every day is wet day when you're... Okay. But also nothing. Super. Very helpful. If you don't subscribe to Dropout, by the way, there was a very special Game Changers premiered yesterday. The conclusion of a 1-year challenge. So, also, everyone should subscribe to Dropout before May, because then you get in before the price increase. So. And Dropout's just awesome. Can't get over how often Vic toes the line. What if you don't want to watch their content? I mean, that's fair. It's hilarious. And we should be doing everything we can these days to support independent media. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. There we go. The only subscription you're happy to pay. Dropout and Aftermath is another site that I recommend, which is Independent Games Media. A whole bunch of former games writers that started their own site. It's ad-free, it's only supported via subscriptions. It's Nathan Grayson, if you're familiar with his work, and a bunch of others. And they do really good reporting. Really, really good. Okay, I thought I was going to crash right through the ice right there, and I made it across. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's only a 4-gear gearbox. That's... okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So now we got to go here and grab fuel. We need 4 fuel. And then we go... oh, actually, I can grab fuel here. Save me the stop here. So we're going to go this way. All along here. Over to here to get the fuel. Then we got to go past here to the sawmill and then back up to drop that stuff off. Imagine finding joy in your work in 2025. Imagine finding joy in your work that might actually be sustainable in 2025. Nonsense. Complete nonsense. That sounds made up. I had joy in my work and they announced return to office by September. Oh. So soft layoffs. I very much enjoyed the, I mean, I didn't enjoy, but the absolute hilarity of the fact that during Microsoft's recent presentations, they gave out mugs that said, like, the commemorative mugs for the event was "Make Your Voice Heard." And then one of their employees stood up and called them out for supporting the genocide in Palestine, and they've been fired. Make your voice heard, just don't say anything we don't want to hear. Ooh. Come on. Faster decision making and improved collaboration in an office environment. That's, yeah. That's just a lie. People you work for work in different time zones. Yeah. Fuel. 4? Oh. Alright, so we'll grab 3. Then we're going to have to come back. We'll drop these off. And then we'll grab wooden planks. Come back for the last fuel. Grab wooden planks. I just realized I can't fit all of that in the trailer. I don't know what my plan was there. But it was dumb. My favorite part of combat is, like, you return to office and then you sit on Teams calls with people who are not at the office. Could have done this at home. Wonder why they're forcing everyone back. It's so that they don't have to do layoffs, see. You're gonna get people who can't return to office, who need remote work, who in the process of accepting remote work moved to a place where they can't commute to an office. So by mandating return to office, it cuts down your employee count without having to do layoffs, which would impact the profitability of the company, to impact the stock price, basically. Because if you announce layoffs, that implies the company's not doing well, so that impacts your stock price. If you say, we're going to cancel work from home and everybody has to work in an office, you get people to resign and you don't have to do layoffs and you don't get that stock price decrease. Because capitalism. Yeah. That always cracks, like, it's return to office if you live within 25 miles of an office. So then just, like, just move that. Like, move 26 miles away. One more fuel. Apply to companies that don't exist in your state. Whoa. Whoa. Turns out ice roads are slippery. So let's go careening down a tall hill. You can't meet the requirements of the job anymore? Yeah. Whoa! 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 A little bit of fishtail there. Getting a little squirrely. So you hope they wouldn't RTO now? Got a little squirrely there. Slightly squirrely. Alright, back up the hill. Definitely hopium, yeah. Hope was your strategy too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. No, no. Oh, boy. Fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. A-okay. Perfectly normal. Just super never want to go back to Texas. That's a vibe. They can't get out of long-term leases in the office spaces? Yeah. Yep. There's a lot of cool places in Texas to visit, Charlotte, to be fair. Just to see a Buc-ee's. Book, how's it going? and eat barbecue, 100% worth it for that. There's a Buc-ee's in Colorado. Driving through Texas is the bane of your existence. Texas is always the worst part. Yeah, it goes on forever. What's that old, like the whole, like Europeans have a problem with scale of the U.S. and there's the whole, you can drive for 24 hours and still be in Texas. You can drive through Belgium in like 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, there was somebody that I knew that lived in Florida, and they were having somebody from Finland was coming to visit, and they were like, oh, I wanted to see the Statue of Liberty. And they were like, yeah, that's not going to happen. They were like, oh, I figured we could just drive up and see it, you know, make a day of it. Nope. No, not at all. Boom. Okay. South Carolina to New York City took like 16 hours. Yeah, if I go to Florida, it's like, where I would go to Florida is like 27 hours, I think, for me. And that's not South Florida either. Technically a day. Drove from your old town in Canada to Pennsylvania. It took you 39 hours. A long drive, Frosty. Done Arizona to New York a few times. Now you just fly. That's a long drive. It's a long drive. I hate to do this, but I'm losing my voice, and I don't want to push it. We just finished up a quest, and I'm just going to wrap up a little bit early. I hate wrapping up a little early, but I'm going to, so I don't lose my voice. That is where we'll call it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. We might do... Listen, tomorrow, we'll see what I feel like. I don't want to make any proclamations, because we may end up just driving trucks again. However, I was thinking about maybe starting a new zoo in Planet Zoo and vibing out with that. If you haven't been around for Planet Zoo stuff, we don't do animals. We just make it look pretty. It's a Zen garden. So I'm thinking about maybe doing that tomorrow. Just vibing out and making a little rock garden or something. Because I can't play my old zoo, because even with my PC, it bogs down to like 1 FPS because it's huge and is just filled with water features. So, that is vaguely my plan for tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. So I will see you all bright and early tomorrow morning for more games. So until then, as always, as ever, remember, be good to each other. Bye, buddy.